22 months. It's been 22 months. It's 2 months shy of 2 years that I've been using rosemary oil on my scalp each night, letting it just set in for the night to see if it would help my hair loss situation, my diffuse thinning. So I'm going to do my usual thing that I've been doing every month for nearly 2 years. Let you decide, let you compare on whether you think the rosemary oil is working. If you've been watching the last couple of months, you have seen me become more vocal about the fact that I do not believe it's helping at all. At all. I mean, to you right now in this video, my hair loss may not, maybe you're thinking, A, I've never seen you before, and yeah, B, you don't, what hair loss are you talking about? Okay, so yeah, my hairline goes up a ways, but I've also got diffuse thinning. I mean, the moment I separate my hair, you can easily see my scalp. And by the way, I mean, I haven't used any, I mean, even like right there, but I haven't put any product in my hair, so nothing at all to weigh it down. This is just my natural hair. And that's after 22 months of the rosemary oil. So there you go. If that's what you came here for this video, you want to see the progress and compare it to how my hair was before and think, no, Nick, actually you're wrong. Your hair actually is better off than it was nearly 2 years ago. If that's what you came here for, then you got it. And that 2-minute segment is where we part ways. Thanks for watching. Okay, so now for the rest of you who aren't really here for that. There's others of you who are here because you're addicted to my channel. You're addicted to me talking about hair loss. Okay, so I'll give you a little freebie here. I want to give you an update on what's going on. In case you haven't noticed, I haven't shot a new video in nearly a week. You know, because when I shoot, I usually do like 2 hours worth at a time when wearing the same shirt. So it was nearly a week ago, the last time I shot a new video. I've taken off nearly a week. And I'm here to tell you this. I'm going to take off at least another week. And then after that, I don't know when I'm going to make a new video. At this point, I'm only going to be making videos if I'm doing some kind of series that I have to in a certain month like this. I had to do it for the 25th of the month for the rosemary oil. And then for the first of the month, I'll be doing another update on BRB shampoo. Other than that, though, my intention is to do basically an oath of silence, an oath of no more new videos until what? Until I can put these in my eyes. I don't know if you can comprehend how important this is to me. It bothers me that many of you are at least 20 years younger than me and you can put in contacts. And I've been trying for a week since I last shot my new videos, which are no longer new, they're all been published. I've been trying for nearly a week to put in contacts, and I'm not kidding, 90 minutes minimum every day that I am, instead of making any videos or anything with videos, just, you know, all that stuff. I've watched YouTube videos. I've tried so many times. Tonight I finally got one in for the first time, but whether I didn't have enough of the solution on there or whether it was something inside, it just completely scratched my eye. It was a scurry to see how quick can I get this out, and then finally I was able to do like that and get it out. But it's very difficult for me to do this, and I have to overcome this. And this is fundamentally psychologically, here's what I'm going through right now. I feel that it's important that I make this rule, that because I really like making the hair loss videos, not because I care about hair loss, I don't care at all about it, but I care about feeding my subscribers' obsession with hair loss. I enjoy making the money from feeding you. And it's difficult for me to not make videos because then I'll look at my phone and I see that I make less money when I'm not making new videos. New videos equal new subscribers and just more views in general, which makes me money. So it's painful because it's literally costing me money to not be doing 2 or 3 videos a day. So this could go on days, weeks, months, and I'm just gonna have to sit back and think, no, I made a promise to myself not to make any more videos until I had what it took to be able to put in my contacts and take them out. Because I've never worn contacts in my life. Tonight was the first time I ever put one in my eye. And then again, I did it wrong, and it was just a matter of how quick can I get it out. But Nick, I don't get it. What's the connection with contact lenses and hair loss? I'm lost, Nick. Explain it to me. Do I need to make a frequently asked questions 5? What's the connection between contact lenses and hair loss? Well, for me, here's the connection. While there's about a third of you who still believe I care about hair loss and still believe I care about making videos about hair loss and that I'm obsessed. Well, I know a third of my audience will always think that. But ultimately, for me, it's this. I recognize that I'm never going to relate to probably that same third of my audience who thinks that I'm obsessed with hair loss. That I'm never going to be able to relate to about a third of the people who watch my videos that they're younger than me and they already have less hair than me. And there's no way for me to know what that's like, because I still, even though I'm losing my hair, I've still got this much as I'm pushing 40. So there's no way I can relate to people like that. And so many people are in that situation. I openly recognize that. But, and Google image this if you need to, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And what you're going to find is a diagram of a pyramid showing that wherever you are in life, or wherever you are in the world, you have problems, daily problems. You look around and here are your problems. If you're in a very poor nation in Africa, you're simply trying to get enough food and water and hope that there's not war tearing up your village that day. Maybe certain parts of the Middle East you have similar situations. Okay? But then in places like America, we're not worrying about war and starvation to the same degree. You know, we all have our own problems, and definitely some are more about survival than others in this pyramid. But the higher you get up the pyramid, your problems are still just as real. The point is, you're always going to have problems to overcome. Always. There's never going to be a point in life where you don't have problems to overcome. What I'm telling you is this: on my hierarchy of needs pyramid, I'm pretty high up there. I'm not worrying about where am I getting food. I'm not worrying about am I going to get married and live in a nice neighborhood and have a good job. I've got all of those things going for me because of how far I am in life, for one thing. So for me, since I'm not worried about food or money or family or any of that stuff, I recognize that the problem I've created, or that I am diving into, is this. Of all the things I've overcame in my life, it bothers me that I can't overcome something that many of you who are teenagers can do. You can easily put in your contacts. And I feel like, to a certain degree, I finally, maybe for the first time, feel like a little bit of a hypocrite, telling you that you can overcome your hair loss psychologically when I can't put in my contacts and you can. That bothers me. And in a way, I feel like I'm not qualified and I don't deserve to make new videos and send that message when I myself can't overcome something so much simpler. I mean, to compare putting in contacts to dealing with hair loss when you're a teenager in your early 20s, you can't compare those. Obviously, my problem is so insignificant compared to yours. And that's why it bothers me. How can I keep making videos to try to help people when I can't help myself, even in a completely unrelated thing? But remember, on my pyramid of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I'm way up there in that. That's my problem that I've got to overcome, and it bothers me I can't overcome it. So I'm hereby telling you that the next time I make a new video will be on the 1st of the month, because that's BRB updates. I'll be doing those on the 1st of every month. And then on the 25th of every month, I do these rosemary oil updates. But that's going to end in December. It's going to end on Christmas 2018, because then my experiment's complete. So I have some real motivation here. Not only do I love making these videos and it's not for lack of content. I've got so much content I need to share with you. A whole new chapter I want to start covering that I've been planning and writing out, but I'm not going to even shoot any of it until I can put in these contacts. I need that motivation to be able to put in my contacts. I need to be able to experience the pain, the tortured soul within of looking at my app on my phone and thinking, oh, here's all the money I'm not making today because I'm not producing new content. Because YouTube doesn't value good content. It creates a quantity. How much you produce is what rewards you and gets you more views and money. So you can understand, like, I'm motivated. This is where I'm at. Hopefully you can see in this video that my world is not revolving around me worrying about hair loss. It's worrying me about this other thing. And I don't worry is the thing. This is such a challenge to me. My soul is tortured. I know how you feel, but about something completely different. So I probably won't see you for at least a week on the 1st for the BRB update. And until then, I promise you I'm not going to make a new video. It will be against my own beliefs. Until I can put these contacts in and take them out. Until I can overcome my own burden. Until then, I'm just a hypocrite. I don't mind being wrong, but I can't handle being a hypocrite.